Summary of the World Wars. World War I, 1914 to 19, overview. Also known as the Great War, it involved many of the world's great powers divided into two main alliances. The Allies, including France, the UK, Russia, Italy, and later the US, and the Central Powers, mainly Germany, Austria-Hungary, the Ottoman Empire, and Bulgaria. The war was characterized by trench warfare, massive military casualties, and significant political changes. Winners, the Allies emerged victorious, leading to the signing of the Treaty of Versailles in 1919. World War II, 1939 to 1945. Overview. This global conflict involved most of the world's nations and was marked by significant events such as the Holocaust, the use of atomic bombs, and widespread destruction. The main opposing forces were the Allies, including the US, the Soviet Union, the UK, and China, and the Axis powers, primarily Germany, Italy, and Japan. Winners, the Allies won, leading to the establishment of the United Nations and significant geopolitical changes, including the division of Europe during the Cold War. Top 10 reasons for the World Wars. World War I. 1. Militarism. European nations built up large militaries and arms stockpiles. 2. Alliances. Complex alliances led to a domino effect in declaring war. 3. Imperialism. Competition for colonies increased tensions among European powers. 4. Nationalism. National pride and ethnic tensions contributed to conflicts. 5. Assassination of Archduke Ferdinand. His assassination sparked the war. 6. Economic rivalries. Economic competition heightened rivalries. 7. Lack of diplomacy. Failed negotiations and poor communication escalated conflicts. 8. Crisis in the Balkans. Conflicts in the Balkans destabilized the region. 9. Entangling alliances. Nations were drawn into the war due to obligations to allies. 10. Public pressure. Public opinion favored military action in several countries. World War II. 1. Treaty of Versailles. Harsh penalties on Germany fueled resentment and economic hardship. 2. Rise of fascism. Totalitarian regimes in Germany, Italy, and Japan sought expansion. 3. Appeasement. Western powers initially allowed aggression to avoid conflict. 4. Economic instability. The Great Depression led to political instability and extremism. 5. Expansionism. Germany, Japan, and Italy aimed to expand their territories. Failure of the League of Nations, ineffective in preventing aggression and resolving conflicts. 7. Nazi ideology. Adolf Hitler's expansionist and racial policies led to war. 8. Invasion of Poland. Germany's invasion of Poland in 1939 triggered the war. 9. Alliances and pacts. The Axis powers formed agreements that facilitated their aggression. 10. Attack on Pearl Harbor. Japan's attack on the US in 1941 led to US entry into the war. These wars had profound impacts on global politics, economies, and societies, shaping the modern world. Treaties. After the World Wars. World War I. Treaty of Versailles, 1919, the most significant treaty that officially ended World War I. It imposed heavy reparations and territorial losses on Germany, redrew national boundaries in Europe, and established the League of Nations to promote peace. World War II. Treaty of Peace with Japan, 1951, officially ended hostilities with Japan, restoring diplomatic relations and outlining reparations. Paris Peace Treaties, 1947, a series of treaties that dealt with the Axis powers, excluding Germany and Japan, including Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, and Finland, reshaping their borders and placing restrictions on their militaries. Additionally, the United Nations was established in 1945 to promote international cooperation and prevent future conflicts, significantly influenced by the experiences of both world wars. Top 10 ways to avoid future world wars. 1. Strengthening international institutions. Enhance the role and authority of organizations like the United Nations to mediate conflicts and promote diplomacy. 2. Promoting diplomacy. Encourage continuous diplomatic dialogue among nations to address grievances and prevent escalation of tensions. 3. Disarmament initiatives. Advocate for arms reduction agreements and non-proliferation treaties to limit the spread of weapons, especially nuclear arms. 4. Economic cooperation. Foster interdependence through trade agreements and economic partnerships, reducing the incentive for conflict. 5. Conflict resolution education. Implement education programs focused on conflict resolution and negotiation skills to empower future leaders. 6. Addressing grievances. Tackle underlying issues such as inequality, injustice, and historical grievances that can fuel resentment and conflict. 7. Cultural exchange programs. Promote understanding and tolerance through cultural exchange initiatives, fostering empathy among diverse groups. 8. Sustainable development. Address global challenges like poverty, climate change, and resource scarcity to reduce competition and conflict over resources. 9. Engaging civil society. Involve non-governmental organizations and grassroots movements in peacebuilding efforts, ensuring a broader representation of voices. 10. Early warning systems. Establish systems to monitor and identify early signs of conflict, enabling timely interventions before tensions escalate. By prioritizing these strategies, nations can work together to create a more peaceful and stable world, minimizing the risk of future global conflicts.